white-clad battle.
We've been awaiting your return. Come, follow me.
I guess that's okay.
Brothers and
Just means
sisters
I can show you the
of
ropes.
Circle. Today
All right,
we
then.
welcome a new soul into our mortal fold. This woman has endured, has challenged, and has shown her valor. Who will speak for her?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in her defense?
I would stand at her back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in her honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of her foes.
And would you raise a mug in her name?
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in her stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. Her heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It
shall
shall
be
be
so.
Well, girl, you're one of us now. I trust you won't disappoint. I see you've been allowed to know some secrets. Not every companion, though. Some take to it more than others. Well, I grow old. I worry that Shor won't call an animal to glory as he would a true Nord warrior. Living as beasts draws our souls closer to the Daedric Lord Hircine. Some may prefer an eternity in his hunting grounds, but I crave the fellowship of Sovngarde. Yes, but you don't need to share the worries of an old warrior. This day is to rejoice and speak to Yorland if you want a better weapon than whatever that is.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Bet she know now, Advar.
You're all
Traitor!
welcome in.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
I think I expected more.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
guess it's all over. I expected...
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
He should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Not right now.
It shouldn't have been like this.
New in town, right? Jarl Elisif the Fair. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the... I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. You're really going to the Blue Palace? If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl... Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention
You wouldn't
it's
have a
from
few
Radiant
minutes to...
Raymond.
Well, I've got a shipment of spices. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
Remember
Good luck out
Radiant
there.
Raymond when you need a change of attire.
Good morning.
Fresh fish, straight from the shore.
Be careful. Take too many drinking games. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't... What good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of it.
Some say I got my position Ah, yes. If she wants to pay... I suppose I could... Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
How did you do that?
Welcome to the Bard's College. Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware, when possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, I need you to retrieve the poem. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Good to meet him. I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble? Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's...
You see, those debts are debts. Either... Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the door.
Voice of the Dragonborn.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my...
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
Here, this is for you. Feel free to return to me with questions.
If you have business, please see Falk. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge. I've done my part. Dragonbridge will have extra guards. Folk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave. I'd better get going.
If you ever want to replace those old rags,
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service.
as promised, the outfit is yours.
I don't want to talk. I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rog. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire? Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa. Thanks. Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rog here died. I wish he would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to. You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Be careful.
Fletching suits me. It's
spice.
difficult and sometimes tedious.
Oh, yes.
But a
A
well-made
secret
arrow
family
strikes
recipe.
forth like the
Thank you
fury
so
of a
much.
god.
I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
Fresh
Good
fish.
luck out there.
Straight.
See? Tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Oh, God, it's my ears!
That's an honorable...
Being old's not so bad. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. You should...
Are you here to talk to them like Rogvir? I think Aldous understands. I think I need to stop talking now. I'm not looking for conversation. She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later. Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me? Thanks. I should make sure Sfari's okay.
There's some gold for a veteran? Oh, God, it's my ears!
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? If you want to talk about my brother, thanks so much. I'll return to Temple. Here's something for your time and effort.
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. My daughter Fura, I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would... Yes?
Yes? Generally posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
By the gods, what manner of power is this?
You know you can afford a septim or two. You should see...
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
Well, it's good to see a fresh face. You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
Boost!
his tongue.
Olaf. Insolent brat. Die!
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Ah, you've returned. I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there. Oh no. The copy is incomplete. And the parts that are readable, well, it means I can't read it to the court. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, it means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, death-dealing demon, your legend is lies. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon. I find that highly unlikely. Olaf grabbed power from Falkreath to Winterhold. But Solitude stood strong. Olaf's vengeance... Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be safe. No, that's pushing it too far. It's very exciting, but highly unlikely. I can't possibly write that in. And they got the orders backwards. Yes, I'm writing that in. It should be... It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come. I do hope the court likes the verse. I do hope the court... I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant who was instrumental...
I need to ask you to stop reporting. Can't say I've heard of any laws against it. I've got my eye on you.
I have little patience for mundane concerns.
You've done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Unbelievable! Soon, I need you to go speak to Yorn. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on! We should have the festival soon. We should have the festival soon.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? There have been reports of... I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave,
Yorn when you're ready for the
make sure you're repaid for your work.